All right, guys. See it from a different angle now. Look at that, man. So pretty. Look beside the sun. Now, this time I'm not at the lake. Obviously, we all know it's real. Look at the reflection on my screen. There's reflection of two objects. Obviously, our sun. Look, I'm going to zoom in, guys. Look, I would literally take the sun out of it. Try to get it out of it as much as possible. You see it right there? So if the sun is not in the frame, how can that still be there if it was a reflection? If it was a reflection, it wouldn't be there. Because you got to get the object in the frame for it to be reflected, right? So it's like an independent object now. The sun is out of it. Yeah, the glare of the sun is kind of over it. But that's what make us see it is the glare. It create what is called a refraction, guys. Not a reflection, a refraction. Photographers know what I'm talking about here. So it enhanced the image that's behind it. And it's still left, but it's from a different angle. But look at this, man. Whew. Holy moly. Now, gonna make some prediction here, guys. Coming up in the month of July, we're gonna see a lot of big quakes, okay? Get ready for it. Indonesia, Japan, South America, get ready for quakes. Also, California, get ready for quakes. Alaska, Oregon, get ready for quakes. Texas, get ready for quakes. We're gonna see some very, very interesting stuff here. But look at this. Wow. I mean, you're not gonna get it any clearer than this. Our sun and the object. As I said, this is actually 10 times the size of Earth, 4 times the size of Jupiter. And I put reference to Sumerian tablets. This is how I know this information. So there's few people, Zachariah Stitchin is one of them. These are people that actually did their research, decode these tablets. And the Sumerian were actually one of the few people that actually went through this. So they actually lived through this before. So what they did for guys like myself is they make documentation of these events. So that's why it's kind of easy for me to explain to you what's going on. It's a cyclical cycle of 3,600 years. That planet's going to enter our solar system. Chances are it's probably already in our solar system. All right. And again, guys, I know it's all over the internet. Two sun. It's not two sun, folks. Let me explain to you. And they'll be like, oh, there's a planet beside the sun. It's not beside the sun, folks. Let me explain. It's behind. All right. The refraction, let it appear like it's beside it, but it's actually behind it. All right. Way out in space. It will enter our solar system right between Jupiter and Mars, not next to Earth, but the impact of this will feel it here on Earth. All right. Meaning gravitational pull. You put something like this planet 10 times the size of Earth into our solar system, guys, listen, we're gonna feel it. So that's why I keep telling people the shorelines is one of the worst places you could invest your money, because the shorelines are not going to be there anymore. And this is not about fear mongering. All right, what I'm trying to do is enlighten you guys, let you know what's coming and how to prepare yourself. That's why they're getting ready to have the lack of food, lack of gas, because everything that's going on, it's because of this. It's called the incoming event. Now keep in mind, there is no way they can afford to have 7 billion people on Earth when you can't have 7 billion people wake up to this. Are you crazy? It's going to be chaos. People are going to be barbarian. Now you get the point why everything is going on, because they don't want 7 billion people on Earth to figure this thing out. And this is no conspiracy theory, guys, so I don't want to hear that. I've done a lot of research, and for many, many, many years on this. And it's kind of cool when I've done all that research, and then all of a sudden, not just research now, guys, not just the information I've found, I actually have footage of it. And I'm sharing it with you folks. Look at that. Let me zoom back out again. Let me zoom out a little bit. You can still see it. Zoom out. Let me zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom back in on the sunrise. Look at that. That's pretty, right? So pretty. But people have no idea the destruction that comes with that. A lot of destruction, a lot of volcanoes, earthquakes to the magnitude we have never seen before. What I'm trying to say to you guys, hurricanes to the size you have never seen before. I'm talking about category 7. I'm talking about 12 magnitude quakes, guys. reason why I know this, as I said before, I put it back to the Sumerians because they have documented all of these events and they have lived through it. So what I'm trying to say to you is that not everyone will, but people will live through it. And the ones that will live through this are the ones that know how to be self-sufficient, meaning you don't need a grocery store to feed yourself. You can survive. And this is where we need to take it, folks. We need to start thinking like this. And if we don't, it's already too late. But at least you can start preparing. And really and truly, this is really what you need to prepare for. All right? When I keep telling people, have a garden, be self-sufficient, figure it a way. My goal one day is to get off the grid completely because the grid is not going to be there. And I know this is where people be like, this guy is crazy. I'm not crazy. There is no way the grid can withstand the impact, the gravitational pull from this planet. As soon as the gravitational pull from this planet take a hold of Earth properly, there is no way it can withstand it. That's why the Obama order like maybe 3,000 gallons of propane for their basically the Obama have their own power supply at their house. This is no conspiracy theory, guys. Why are they taking these steps to do this? Because they know what I know. It's right there. And they're getting themselves prepared for this. You need to. All right? This is not for everybody. This is not because cognitive dissonance, guys, will kick in. Let me explain what cognitive dissonance is. This is not common knowledge. So when you present this information to people, because they didn't hear this from they were a kid. So now as an adult, you give it to them and they're not being taught this since they were a kid. They're not going to accept it because it goes against everything they believed in. And all of a sudden you're telling, they're thinking to themselves, so everything I believed in is a lie. Yes, everything you've believed in is a lie. So unlearn everything. Just go ahead and unlearn it and prepare yourself to relearn. So what I'm trying to say to you, the 21st century illiterates are not folks who cannot read or write. They are not the illiterates anymore. The illiterates now are the folks who cannot unlearn and relearn. They're stuck in their old ways. And unfortunately, they have to deal with the consequences. You know, I can't force anyone to accept this. My goal is to present it to you. And as I said, do not believe me. I don't want you to. I just want you to do your research. I'm just planting seeds. That's all I'm doing. I don't want you to believe me at all. Don't believe a word I say. Just do your research. I plant the seed, do it. Check it out. It's amazing. It's moving. It's not moving with the sun. It's because it's the light again from the sun, guys. The refraction enhanced the planet. So whenever the sun moves, it seems as if it's moving. It's not going up. Guys, this planet is coming downwards into our solar system. It's coming from the top of our solar system down into it. And it's coming from a binary system with 7 planets and 4 moons. And all these that's a helium planet. And you're probably wondering, how do you know it was a helium planet? Because Sumerians have written it down. All this information, it was given to them. Listen to the word I'm using here, guys. It was given to them. Now the question you ask yourself, by whom? And whoever gave it to them, where did they came from? Aha, now we're looking at something in the sky, right? Obviously they came from there. I know they came from there. You don't have to tell me they came from there. I know. And that's it. The Anunnakis, folks. Anunnakis. Bible called them angels. Sumerian refers to them as the Anunnaki beings. They're known as in the Bible. They call over the years people call them messengers, angels, you know, all that different names. Same people. Yep, and they're coming back. There you go. And I stick to it. Jesus was an extraterrestrial, and he's coming back too. There you go. I don't care. Call me crazy. I don't care. Doesn't mean anything to me. And I just wanted to show this footage. It's amazing though. Wow. Whew. That thing is pretty, man. So pretty. Look at it. Well, can't stay too long, folks. I gotta go. Ciao.